With honey or you put it
No, this is like
ready?
ready.
Ready coffee coming to me, just cheer me up. You guys, I invite you for coffee. You like to have a sip? Free? Okay, let me tell you about 9/11. Sometimes bad things come from it, good things. This guy Ashcroft was like a devil, you know, the head of the interior, you know, like Minister of Interior in America, head of all this stuff. So he make patriotic act and how to spy on your neighbor and to report them. All people don't like him. So anyhow, I think he come from St. Louis. I used to consult there in technology. So Ashcroft, he scanned all the businesses of America, Islamic businesses. He found Jerusalem Trust. He had millions of dollars. So he freezed it. Guess what? Palestinian guy, he make Jerusalem the camp, you know, the people refugee, and everybody voting direct debit, $25, $50. He never sent money there. He's stacking it 25 or 15 million, 10, 15 million, minimum 10 million for sure. My memory doesn't recall now. About 15 million sitting on it. So people say, holy cow, what this? Why are you sitting? And how they caught him? I think he paid maybe $300-400 for an organization, one check, which rounded to some guy he buy weapons to Shishan. So this is the way, because in America they have everything by serial number, everything land of forms, everything recorded, either your social security or corporate number with every check, and you can trace every check end-to-end architect, and you can find out who touched your money, all through. This is the reason mafia, they work cash and not in their name. So the mafia guy work with a guy having cash, having $1 million. He go buy a car, cash, in the name of this guy. He go to the court, say, judge, I don't own anything, I'm unemployed. So they kind of smart to get out of the system. So this guy, it shows us how people using Islam and using the poor Palestinian and cashing 15 million sitting on his ass using it. So it's the reason what happened. Islam has been hijacked by a lot of smart asses, excuse my French, taking over everything. So I gave you example. I have www.allah.com. I translated a lot of valuable books like Shifa Qadi Iyad, 900 years. I translate in 90 languages. I like to review it in every language. Not a single organization will help me to do that on earth. So I gave up. And I'm not in business to come and say, please, here's my credit, my bank account, go send me money. I'm not in this business. I'm not going to take money from you. Okay? A man can come and say, okay, I'll manage this for my money. Okay, go ahead, I give you the manual and go hire people to do it. Money has to be to butt out of Islamic transaction. You pray for Allah, no money. You know, money, zakah for the poor. Allah said, إِنَّمَا الصَّدَقَاتِ, indeed the charity for, and He lists it to you. Don't go to anybody but that. So I give you a team in his hand, that's it. So the money should go there, and I don't work in Islam to take salary. No, forget it. And I don't work, make PhD and go master degree. All this is satanic ways. And make bankrupt now. We have 100,000 maybe PhD in Islam. Worth shit, excuse my French. Worth nothing. No good. It became completely satanic plan. Then they imported more secularism into Islam and liberalism. Okay? And more obedient to the wrong thing. And none of them say the truth. Then the government start hiring this kind of people, keep their mouth shut, they cannot say the truth. So they don't help them. Then the judge, the government day of judgment, to say, why you didn't tell me? Now I'm in trouble with Prophet Muhammad. He doesn't want to give me shafa. I say, because I didn't want to tell you, I upset you because you are my boss. Oh, really? You know? So it became like, they say, افتضحوا فاصطلحوا افتضحوا فاصطلحوا. Two people, they think they are nice each other outside. Then one of them went to steal a bank. He break in. He found the other one broke in too. So they say, oh, you are Darwish. So they become like ashamed, but let's get a bond and let's steal banks together now, right? So this is a situation. Everybody scratch the back of everybody. And who's suffering? Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So the West, they say Prophet Muhammad is the best 100 men. He's number one. And Ahmad Didat say, the greatest man on earth, which is true, and. But his status in the Muslim, he's like behind at the end. His status of coming to learn his statement, organizing it, have it available. Completely shameful status. You cannot meet Prophet Muhammad, tell him, we did you something honorable about your study, your this and that, nothing. Okay? And Muslim kind of spoiled, like, oh, you are Muslim, thank you, like as if Islam need you. No, I give you good news for you. You need Allah and His Prophet, and you need Islam. Islam doesn't need you. Okay? يَمُنُّونَ عَلَيْكَ أَنْ أَسْلَمُوا. They are showing you favor that they became a Muslim. Tell them, no, the favor belongs to Allah, that He made you Muslim. Say, you have to get this very clear. So if you are very rich and you are not supporting Islam, you are in deep trouble in the day of judgment. I'm telling you, facts. If you are son of a rich, it's the same. And sometimes richness is not only money, time. If you have time, you can review our work, go ahead and review it. We translated maybe 240 books from Malayu into Indonesian automatic Google, so you need little fine tuning. So I have time, go review it and send it. Assalamu alaikum Sheikh, I reviewed the Sirah of Prophet. So we went to the 900 years best book and translate. We have only Hadith Prophet. Prophet Muhammad spoke out his own characteristic, his own Sirah become autobiography. We translate 860. We are completely focused on Prophet Muhammad. No organization, no screw up this and screw up that. We are not in this business. Okay? So I want you to shame the devil and get out of your heart any respect but for Prophet Muhammad among humanity and for Allah the Creator. I want you to walk out of that. So I'm giving you stories about the nurse who become 8 millionaire and the other guys doing a son here in Indonesia. Okay? And people like you have 8,000, 16,000 in student, everybody pay like $30 a month. Hey, give me a break, all right? This is not Islam. You are going to produce miserable people, which is true. They are sitting, when I went to visit first in Malaysia, Indonesia, I said, please come encourage a student. Why? Oh, then I realized after 5-6 years, I start coming to 09. Now I start realizing, because there is a big shame here. They are using them for money, and the kids sick and tired, and the program is very little. For example, 20-page Sirah of Prophet, you have to read it for about 10 years, the same booklet, 20 years. And they don't want to bring anything else. So we'll make a revolution. We translate everything online free to download. So do you want to go Mahad? Forget about Mahad. Learn this and go to the market. Do you know the guy who slaughtered a cow? He buy it for 10,000, like 10,000, kind of like $1,000. Okay, 10 million ringgit, kind of, I think, $1,000 or something. He sell it for about 13 to 14 to 15 million. Means he make 50%. He make $500, profit in the morning in 2-3 hours. So go to the bazaar and make business. Don't do something just a normal. Make roti, make food. I love these girls sitting and boys sitting selling banana grilled in the streets. I respect them highly. They sit down there, they own nobody, they didn't play up with Islam, and they go back home. Allah give them rizq, alhamdulillah. So they make 3,000-4,000 ringgit, maybe 200, 300 a day or whatever. They end making 3,000 ringgit. As a guy studied Islamic study and getting 3,000 from Jakim or something and screwing up in Islam. Okay? So I respect this better than hundreds sheikh and mufti and all this stuff. Okay? So, all what I'm saying this, because I know facts, I bear witness for it. I just want to release you from all this rusty stuff because, we have adab, respect, old man. Okay, guess what? I'm 62 years. I can tell you, and anybody you meet will be younger. So you better listen if you want to use the age factor, okay? But I'm giving you experience from Chicago. I've been in 50 states. I destroyed 15 cars in America. I know all the shit there in the name of Islam. England, 99 of mosques in India are in court. Every mosque in court. Do you believe that? The masjid is split in two people against two imams there, Pakistani imam mainly, and they are court and paying a lot of money. There was a mosque in South Park, I think, whatever, I forget now, in Chicago. The court was in the mall. Ahmed, there's a guy called Ahmed something from Lebanon, and another guy from Egypt. Okay, Ahmed Zaki. He went back. He was like kind of Wahhabi. He went back to Azhar because he has a degree from Azhar. He's shaved his beard, a big fat now, and he's sitting teaching, I think, in language or something. But nobody knows his history. I know his history. He went with Ahmad from Lebanon. He used to be head of Muslim World League. And they fight inside, and the woman was Ahmad and Zaki, the men, and they fight, and the court appoint a Jew having the key for people report to open first. So the mosques are not for Allah. If it's for Allah, will not land in the court. So this I'm telling you, just get out of all. You pray and support for the poor. If you have to pay a bill for a mosque electricity, you pay the electricity company. Don't filter the money through all these schemes, you know. So Islam now and is suffering as a system, as education. Now you go look at this ISS. Suddenly the Wahhabi have their own state. Okay? And what state? All soldiers become Islamic State. Islamic State is not soldiers. Khalid Walid didn't take over the society. He's a fighter. Defense or attack the enemy, and that's the end of it. But you have a society and have an institution. You have all kind of activity, civil, Islamic civil activity. So what's happening, the Wahhabi pushed for that. It is the same, like say, same both sides of the aisle. The Wahhabi in Saudi Arabia and the Wahhabi there, they are the same. Okay? And they like to export it. Then they turn it into, I felt ashamed when this German guy telling them Islam is mercy. Why you want to kill everybody? The guy said want to kill Shia, 100 million, 150 million who kill them. Islam don't kill people. Islam convert people. Shia have a lot of freaking wrong stuff. First of all, their heads turn it into conflict and to militia. You have Shia militia and Wahhabi militia. Ordinary Muslim Sunni has nothing to do with these two militia to start with. And now they're having government behind it. And you have Western power become like a freaking mix-up. So you get out of all this. You get out of all this. Because it is fitna which you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel in it. And you cannot tell. And the Prophet warned us that down before Day of Judgment, we have a book, by the way, Fitna, Sedition, translated already, that the guy will kill the other. The killer doesn't know why he's killed, and the one who the killer, he didn't know why he killed him. The killed didn't know why he was killed. I mean, it became like kind of ignorance. And this is what's happening. These PhD guys introducing us to ignorance. I give you example in Aqidah about PhD for you, ignorance of PhD of the Fawzan. This guy Fawzan have a big ignorance in Aqidah. I'll tell you about it.